So I know in the summertime we don't want to wear a full face of makeup. Like, I like to go without makeup in the summertime. Like, it just feels so good. You rub your face. If you're sweaty, you're oily, you can just go ahead and wipe it off, because I'm super oily. Because I'm so oily, I love to be matte all the time. Like, matte everything. All matte everything. But if you're very oily like me, then I'm going to show you my spring summertime full face routine, because I don't like to have a lot of heavy product on my face. But you know, sometimes if you're going to a day party or you just want to get glammed up for no reason, like I like to do sometimes, then I'm going to show you how to still get that dewy, plump, supple skin, but it's going to keep you matte, baby. All right, so let's jump right into it. So the first step is not to over prime. Do not over prime in the spring and the summertime, because if you're really oily and you over prime, all you're gonna do is get oilier. What I have been loving now is the Fenty Beauty. This is the Soft Matte Pro Filter Primer. This stuff is absolutely amazing because it keeps me matte, but not too matte, so it doesn't feel really drying on the skin. So all I'm gonna do, of course, is just apply it all over my face, just an even layer. So I forgot to tell you that I've already washed and moisturized my face. In the summertime, make sure that you use SPF. You should be using SPF all year round, but I know my dark skin babies, for some reason we think SPF is not good for our skin, but especially if we have dark spots, and of course you just always want to protect your skin, SPF is very important. So that's it. All I'm using is one primer, just one primer, so that it doesn't feel heavy on my face. Now let's go ahead and move on to eyebrows. My eyebrow routine has not changed. I'm going to be using the ColourPop eyebrow pencil in black brown, and then I'm also going to follow up with the LA Girl Pro concealers in espresso and fawn in order to clean up my eyebrows. I typically like to have my eyebrows done, like wax, tweezed, plucked, whatever. I like to have them done in the summertime. That way I don't really have to put extra product on my brows. However, they're not done. They've been growing out for almost a year now, and I'm about to finally go ahead and get them tweezed, plucked, whatever. I just be scared, y'all, because they mess up my brows. Like, they be looking so thin. So for the sake of today's video, I'm gonna go ahead and fill them in so that they look a little bit more flawless. So in this video, I didn't explain how I do my eyebrows because I want to focus more on the skin, more of like the foundation routine, but I do have a dedicated eyebrow tutorial that I will link in the description box for you if you are interested. The foundation that I am loving for the spring and the summertime is the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. I know full coverage sounds like it's a lot of product, but this one you can barely feel on the skin. It feels very cushiony on the skin. And being a woman that has dark spots and imperfections on her skin, I do like more of a full coverage foundation. However, I don't like the feel of it if it's really heavy on my skin. So this one is one that I really love. It's very affordable. It claims to be 24-hour coverage. I still have not tested it out yet, and I probably never will, but I do know that this lasts a really long time, even if you're very oily and sweaty. All I do is take a few pumps on the back of my hand, and I like to apply the product with a beauty blender sponge so that it doesn't put too much product on my skin, because of course we still want that really light feel, not a lot of product on the skin. This foundation matches very well with my deep complexion, which I love, and I can just barely feel it on the skin. I only used about a pump and a half, and that's all I needed. I didn't have to go back in and add anything more, and it really just evened out my skin tone, covered up all my imperfections. So being that you don't have to use a lot of product, this foundation will last you all summer long, well into winter. So let's start concealing. I'm not going to use any thick concealer, so I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Cafe. This one has a little bit more of a watery consistency, so I like to use this and only this in the spring and the summertime, because it's going to give me a little bit lighter in coverage while still brightening up underneath my eye area. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight the innermost parts of my face with this concealer. So now I'm going to apply my Sacha Buttercup setting powder on the areas that I applied the concealer. This is just to go ahead and set the concealer in place. I'm not going to apply a heavy amount. I'm just going to go ahead and pretty much just set the concealer in place. So I do apply a heavier amount around the nose area, and I bake that because that's the place where I get the oiliest. And then of course I did put some on my eyebrows just so that they don't melt away throughout the day. So now what I'm going to do is apply some eyeliner, which is completely optional, and I'm going to also apply some false lashes. This is optional as well, and then I'll be right back. So this next step is my absolute favorite step in the spring and summertime because I don't really contour, only on special occasions, but I like to bronze. And there's no better product to bronze with than an orange blush. Yeah, this blush is from Sleek. I've had it for a really long time. It's a limited edition Aruba blush, but there are a lot of orange blushes on the market. Just pick you one up. It looks really, really good on brown skin tones. It doesn't matter how deep, how light. Just apply a generous amount of product for your skin tone, and I just apply it on the outermost portions of my face to give me a bronzy look. When I tell you, when I apply this, anytime I go out, like, people literally say that I look like I'm glowing. Bomb. Orange blush, major key. So if I want to stay matte, I just apply my highlighter, but if I want a dewy type of supple type of look, then I hydrate in phases. So now I'm going to take my Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray, and I'm going to just apply an even light layer across my face. So now I look a little bit more dewy without looking too dewy. Now it's time to apply some highlighter. I'm going to use Makeup Revolution's Vivid Baked Highlighter, and this is in Golden Lights. I'm going to be really light-handed with this because I have been loving the no highlighter look lately. Like, you can really go in with your highlighter, or you can just keep it light. I've been loving the light highlighter look, or no highlighter at all. Now I'm going to hydrate one last time. Too Faced Hangover Spray. And just for the sake of the video, if you want a little bit more of a highlighted dewy look, apply a little bit more highlight right on top of the second layer, and it will make you look even more dewy. Lippy is optional. You can either go with a lip gloss, or you can do something that's matte. I think I'm gonna go with a bright color today. I don't know if it's gonna be a gloss or a matte, but we'll see. So here you have it, my spring summertime foundation routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to thumbs up, like the video, comment down below, let me know what other videos you want to see. Don't forget to check the description box below because it will have a list of all the products that was used in this video. I thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.